cut out. We're
Okay.
back. Um, and my internet cut out for half a second. You go, Dave, you're frozen, and then I watch you go, click, click. I'm still here. Oh, you're not moving physically though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can
I did
you
not hear anything on your end.
can you turn your camera off and turn it back on real quick?
Better?
Yes, yes, you're now you're moving again. Perfect. Thanks for this is a live show, everybody. Enjoy the technical difficulties. I'm not going and cutting all that out. Uh, I mean, I'll cut off the Serge just clicking and me going, God, I hate when you're frozen and I'm not. Um, it's fascinating how the internet cuts out and yet I still see you moving and hear you. Um, so I took a sip of this. You're eating.
I'm listening.
I um I don't hate it. It's like a it's it tastes more like a sparkling orange drink. You know, like a
Mm-hmm.
sparkling orange water, kind of like if you were to make an ice orange flavor, like the ice
Okay.
water, like kind of like that. Kind of tastes like that. It's got a hint of that energy drink taste, which I don't know what that is. One of these days, I'm gonna figure it out.
Guarine.
Do I like it better than the Orange Breeze Mountain Dew Rise? Probably not.
That's your bar
That's
on the low end.
that's my comparison. You know, like because it's another orange based energy drink. If I were to say, if you said, Dave, you can pick an orange energy drink that you tried on the channel, and I'm like, I'd still say give me Mountain Dew Rise.
We need to make a chart. This is what we're trying today, and this is where it falls on our scale.
I've thought about that, and if we had a website, I would consider doing that. The problem is, where do you draw the lines? You know what I mean?
Us-
Like where, or do you say like what are the categories? Do we just put all the energy drinks together and just rank energy drinks, or do we start saying like these are the orange-based energy drinks?
Well, in like a year and a half, it'll probably be that.
What
Dave,
what do you think of this Kit Kat?
Dave, I've never had key lime pie before.
Ever?
No.
Okay, strange.
Um,
Strange decision to pick that. This is your first experience with key lime pie.
I can't tell if this tastes like key lime pie or if it's just a sugared imitation. But I was expecting more lime.
I'd like to tell you what I think, but I
It's
don't want to spoil my other video.
it's got like this sugary, creamy taste to it, which is almost like Reese's white chocolate.
Okay.
Like it's almost a white chocolate flavor, which is probably the
The
creamy part of it.
the white chocolate that's in it.
Is there white chocolate in
Yeah, I
it?
think it's a white chocolate Kit Kat. Um,
It just tells me it's crisp wafers and key lime pie flavored cream.
I'll tell you, we shot two. I'll just tell you, we shot an apple pie Kit Kat and the key lime Kit Kats back to back, and those are much less close to the actual taste of key lime pie.
If I had the choice of apple pie Kit Kat, I would have grabbed that instead.
Apple pie Kit Kat, I think we are eating them and they're like a year expired at the time we ate them. I don't know where they came from, but yeah.
Speaking of inspired,
Inspired or expired?
you're inspiring me to talk about expired food.
Okay. Oh.
Let me wash the taste of key lime pie out of my mouth for a second. I can't get this wafer down. I don't know what it is.
That should be one of the good things you've tasted. Okay, can we follow up on last week's? Really quick, I forgot about this because it's been so long. Last week I drank a Bang protein coffee birthday cake flavor.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was so gross that I couldn't finish it.
You didn't?
No, I did not finish it. I thought I might.
Oh,
Sat on my desk all day. Did not. I had like maybe 2 more sips. It was like, yeah, no, this is not good. Protein doesn't mix well with birthday cake flavor and coffee.
you should have made it cold again.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It wasn't good warm. It wasn't good cold.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike that, I'll finish this. I'll actually finish this. There's nothing wrong with this. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite thing in the world. Okay.
I'll finish these 2 before the show's over. So, in the UK,
yeah,
assuming you, without reading the words and saying the real reason, assuming this is being done to punish her daughter, there's a nutritionalist. Yes, and she has a cupboard full of plastic totes that have fast food in them.
Mm-hmm.
This fast food is anywhere between 1 and 2 years old. And judging from the pictures, Dave, this fast food keeps well. There's McDonald's French fries in there that look as fresh as they just came out of the deep fryer.
That's normal. If you ever dropped the French fry in a car and then like cleaned out your car and then looked,
Eat, Dave.
Oh,
Saved it for later.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's pizza in here that looks like maybe it just dried out a little bit, but I bet if I dipped it in grease, it would come back to life.
I mean, you could just throw it in a deep fryer really quick. We deep fried pizza once.
Yes. So, this kid claims that her mom is a psychotherapist and a nutritionist, and she began collecting dishes about 2 years ago to show that 80% of what the UK is eating is unhealthy.
Unlike the 100% in the US.
Yeah, we wake up and have energy drinks and snacks first thing in the morning, Dave. We got a problem.
We're a shining example of the problem. Is really what it is.
Dave, it just scares me that somebody would collect a pantry full of old food.
Yeah, no, I found this kind of fascinating. I mean, it's true though. If you take any of this fast food stuff, especially like McDonald's, all of it looks exactly the same. No matter how long it sits out, no matter where it sits out, it doesn't change. It just looks like it did when it came fresh.
I feel like I should buy some McDonald's fries and just give a weekly update on them.
I love that idea.
So, speaking of food that has sat around too long, but always looks fresh, Dave?
Yeah.
I had a cheeseburger hamburger from 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about this.
And then I put on some chili sauce and some cheese sauce, and I sent you pictures just to gross you out.
Oh, God, dude, I know what that cheese sauce goes through.
Through me.
Yeah, immediately. Comes out exactly the same color, exactly the same consistency.
And those hot dogs were delicious, except for...
Okay.
The meat was soft.
I mean, I didn't...
I think it was a bad batch.
Or they sat on the grill too long.
Usually if it sits on the grill so long, it's going to dehydrate and get
you're right.
harder.
You're right. Normally it would dry out. Maybe it was on there not long enough.
Maybe.
They were supposed to rotate those hot dogs every 4 hours. We did not. They'd come in and
I only grab them if they look juicy.
They'd come in and they'd say, okay, you need 8 hot dogs on the rollers at all times. Okay? Now, they need to have all been on there for less than 4 hours. You're like, okay. And then they'd come in the next day and be like, why did you throw away 65 hot dogs? And you're like, because you told me to have 8 hot dogs on the rollers at all times, all hours of the day, 24/7. You dumb corporate, right? So the best thing you could do was to just leave hot dogs on them until they looked shriveled up and bad and then throw them out. Because if you had to throw out extra hot dogs, they were mad at you. And if you didn't have hot dogs on the grill when they came in, they'd be mad at you. There was no solution.
I don't know. The solution appears to be just work for a different one. Because like the places I go to, they actually look like they sell their food a lot.
See, that's the problem. You're in a city where there's 12 gas stations, all within walking distance of the exact same gas station you're at. Okay? The other ones have been around longer and been selling food longer, right? In general. So the Speedway that's actually probably closer to most people has been selling food all the time. And so people go to Speedway for food. Plus their drinks are cheaper. Like there's a lot of like variables, and the hot dogs are the same. So you're fighting a losing battle trying to sell hot dogs when people are already going to the Speedway that's closer to them for the exact same hot dogs.
Dave?
And then you could go to a real restaurant if you don't want that. Although I will tell you, the best thing that 7-Eleven has that I kind of miss, one are the buffalo chicken rollers off the roller grill. The other thing is the mini tacos are bussin'.
And you know what? Right now, 7-Eleven, all their grilled items, whether it's a burger hot dog or the buffalo roller, they're $1.
Yeah, they're doing stuff like that. But the problem is, we had one lunch rush. It was all the guys who worked at the mechanic office, like the mechanic place next door to us. It was a marathon, and then it became independently owned. They would come over at exactly the same time every day, and they would come in and clean out all our food. No matter what we had put out, they'd clear it out. And that was great. And then if we put food out any other time of the day, nobody bought it. Nobody came in and bought a slice of pizza, but I had to put a new pizza out every 2 hours. And they're like, why did you throw away 8 slices of pizza every 2 hours? I'm like, I don't know, because you told me to. I'm glad you're feeding me for free. I know I'm not supposed to eat it, but I'm definitely eating it right in the corner off the camera, right where I almost got hit by the wall when the car hit the side of the building.
Well, now that you've brought this conversation down by talking about near-death experiences...
It's at 7-Eleven, yeah.
How about we just turn it up a notch, Dave, and talk about the 5 best-rated new fast food items of 2021?
I just put this in here to complain.
Well, first of all, spoiler alert, 7-Eleven hot dogs do not make the list.
They're not a new food item. Okay, so here's my problem with this. This is the top 5 best new food items for 2021. And we don't need to go down the whole... You know what? Go down the whole list.
It's 5 items, Dave. I can read 5 items.
But then I'll tell you my complaint.
Number 1, Popeye's Cajun Flounder sandwich, which I've never heard of.
I didn't hear that. I didn't even realize it was Flounder. I actually scrolled through this note so quickly that I thought that was one of the chicken sandwiches.
Oh, it's the chicken of the sea, Dave.
Yep, okay.
Number 2, Burger King Spicy Chicken.
Ben tried it on the channel,
way,
and everybody yelled at him for not showing it in the video.
The picture looks bussin'. That's the word we use, right, Dave?
Everybody said it's bussin'. Everybody says it's good.
All right, maybe I'll pick one up. There's a lot of words in this. Hardee's and Carl's Jr. for you West Coast folk. Hand-breaded chicken sandwich. First of all, we're in a time of a pandemic. Get your hands off my goddamn sandwich.
Get your hands off my bread and sandwich.
Number 4, McDonald's Cajun and sweet chili dipping sauces. This isn't even a food, Dave.
I know! This is my problem with this whole list. When I haven't.
Number 5,
I've tried
Pizza Hut's The Edge.
Every time I try to get that sauce, you can't get it. What was the last one?
Pizza Hut's The Edge,
Awesome.
where there's no crust. The pepperoni, the peppers, it all just comes to the edge.
Except here's the thing about Pizza Hut. Their crust is actually one of the good ones. They actually have decent crust because they stuff it or they cover it in butter and salt.
You know, I live in a world where there's a million different places where you can just go get your individual custom pizza.
Yeah.
Instead of ordering from a generic Pizza Hut.
I mean, we have a Pizza Hut so close to the house that we order Pizza Hut frequently enough. I still never heard of this Edge. It sounds dumb. I really would.
Well, maybe next time you order pizza on your app, choose the Edge.
Do they literally just bake a pizza and then cut off the crust? Is it just like decrust?
No crust.
Is it just decrusting my sandwiches like my mom used to do? Even though,
So they take a large and turn it into a medium.
yeah,
That's right. Just like your mom did with your peanut butter and jelly back in the day. She had to cut the crust off so Dave would eat it.
you know what? Every kid has a thing. I I just really put this list on here to complain that 3 of them are sandwiches, 1 is a sauce, and 1 is not even really a new thing. Like, it's just a pizza.
A pizza redo.
It's not, but it's not different. It's not like, I don't know how you make a new pizza. We didn't discover a new kind of sauce. We didn't.
Broccoli crust. That's gonna be the new phrase.
Yeah.
No more cauliflower crust. Let's go broccoli.
Broccoli crust.
Or chickpeas.
Chickpeas. Can't you make burgers with chickpeas? Is that a thing? Don't people do that?
I don't. I make burgers with cow. Dave,
That's the way it should be. That's the way it was intended. Every week we'd like to mention some viewer and listener feedback, and the only thing I put in here was Mark with an exclamation point. He's not here today. I expected him to be here today, Mark. I'm disappointed in you. No, but he commented on a bunch of our videos all week. So
did he?
I appreciate him for being a viewer. He also made some very strange YouTube shorts that are worth watching.
Dave, I need you to send me links on these things. Because I need to know what our follower is up to.
We've got a couple other people who commented this week. A lot of comments from Ben saying things that Curtis looks like ranch. You know, that's nice of him.
Curtis looks like ranch?
Uh-huh. Yep. He said Curtis looks like a bottle of ranch, so that tracks. That was his exact quote.
Sounds like a little bit of jealousy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I wish I looked like a bottle of ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon in the sun.
Instead, you look like if somebody chopped part of a beet off. Just bam, big red beet, bald on top. Like, cut the beet.
Cut it off. Get rid of it.
Are beets still a thing? Do people eat beets?
Yeah, I'm sure people eat beets. Why?
Sounds disgusting.
Yep. Why? I mean, the same reason. Why do people drink Intense energy drink from Dollar General?
Because it was $1.
Probably was $1.
Cheap.
Along with my soon-to-be reviewed, and by soon I mean like months from now, my Kool-Aid gummies that we also picked up.
Oh, I bought some gummies, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to just eat the. Oh, I gotta mention one thing before we go. I ate a white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup with Reese's Pieces in it. Okay.
I have not seen this.
And I wasn't going to talk about it. I thought I'd just eat it because we did review the Reese's Minis with the Reese's Pieces inside of them. And we ate those and we're like, yeah, these are fine. So if you make it a full-size cup, use white chocolate, put Reese's Pieces inside of it, this shit is so good. It's so good. It's like this perfect amount of crisp. The balance is great. The white chocolate and the Reese's Pieces fake, like that Reese's Pieces taste, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Mixes so well. These need to be talked about more because these are good. White chocolate, Reese's Pieces, peanut butter cups.
I've not even seen them.
Yeah, go gas stations, go get them. I'm serious. Oh, it's so good. And I just ate it yesterday and was like, I didn't make a video. I'm so sad I didn't make a video for this because these are
you could have
good.
bought another one and just pretended it was your first
I don't
time.
pretend. I stand strongly with that opinion as I will not fake anything on our channel. And Jacob has joined our chat right as we roll out of here.
Jacob, welcome to the chat. See you next Tuesday, bro.
From Facebook. Yeah. Guys, thanks for watching the Snack Network Live. My name is Dave Moore. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this program, we do it every Tuesday morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, as well as 5:30 Pacific, which is what it is for the Flounder Burgers. That's Grouchy Serge. All our links are in our description down below. We do it live on Facebook, YouTube, everything else, and you can listen to it later in any of your various pod catchers as an audio version. It's up on iTunes. It's it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
Google Podcasts,
or
Anchor. Last FM.
Yeah, the preferred platform would be the Overcast podcast app. I'm just going to give them some credit. We're hosted by Anchor FM. And we'll see you guys next week for another episode of the Snack Network Live.
See you next Tuesday, guys.
I was reading Jacob's comments.
I wasn't on Facebook, so I didn't see them.
And Jim Young also appeared here at the end. So I appreciate both of you guys, Jacob and
yeah, but next time try to be on time.
Yeah, next time try to be here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time.
I wake my ass up before 5 a.m. to do this thing.
Also, Jim, I haven't seen you in a while playing Pokemon Go without you. Is a sad day. It's nice to raid with you a little bit on Sunday for GoFest.
That's still a thing, huh?
I racked up about 1.4 million XP for the 2 days. I caught about 7 shinies total, including a shiny Regigigas.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, sure is. And yes, I did fall in love with those peanut butter cups. I did. It's so good. It's
the white chocolate peanut butter cups are probably my favorite.
Oh, I love those. I love those, but most people don't love white chocolate, and I understand why people don't like white chocolate. I'm a big fan though. If you see these with the Reese's Pieces inside, oh my god!
I'll probably buy them.
I'm not. I'm not kidding. I was like, wow.
Hey, how do we make something new? Well, what if we add one of our candies to one of our other candies?
Just shove it inside. We were actually talking about this, which when we were buying Chunk checking out was I haven't seen a regular Take 5 in a really long time.
Yeah, I still see them.
I've seen them with the Reese's peanut butter in them.
Mm-hmm.
I see those all the time, all over the place. But I have not seen a regular, like a plain Take 5 in a long time.
Interesting.
So I was curious if that's just this experience over here, or just.
Do you go out looking for Take 5?
No, but I have started looking now because I have noticed that I have not seen them. I love Take 5s. Take 5s are probably my favorite candy bar thing, other than like
of all time.
Yeah, probably. I don't buy candy bars often, and I find myself eating Butterfingers more regularly than anything else.
I don't like the way they stick to your teeth.
I like a Butterfinger with an iced coffee, which is so wrong. I know.
What about a Butterfinger in an iced coffee?
I have not tried that, although I would if they sold it. All right, well, we're going to get off this live stream, Facebook people and everybody else anywhere else. We appreciate you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week, hopefully.
In theory.